A young man sits alone in his room, a quiet suffocation pressing in on him from all sides. The walls are plastered with reminders of a life that should have been filled with purpose. A graduation certificate, a dusty guitar, a picture from a summer long ago where he still believed in something. But tonight these objects feel foreign, like relics from another life, one where hope had still whispered its promises. The silence is heavy, thick with the weight of every disappointment, every unfulfilled dream, every harsh word, and every moment of numb escape. In his mind, a persistent voice repeats, whispering the doubts that have grown louder over time. It asks, echoing in the hollow chamber of his thoughts, "You're not strong enough. You're not good enough. There's no place for you in this world. Why are you even here?" This voice has grown louder over the years, fed by a culture that dismisses his pain, that trivializes his struggle, that has left him without the tools to bear the weight of his own soul. As he stares at the empty screen in front of him, he is reminded of countless hours spent scrolling through feeds, comparing his life to others, absorbing the unspoken message that he's fallen short. He has become a ghost to himself, a spectator in his own life, as dreams once vibrant have faded into shades of gray. The numbness feels all-encompassing, and with each passing day, he feels himself slipping further into a void he can't seem to escape. In this place of despair, he reaches a terrible conclusion. The only way out seems to be the end. It isn't anger or passion driving him to this decision, but a hollow resignation, a cold acceptance that perhaps this is the only form of freedom left to him. He thinks of his family, his friends, but even their faces feel distant, blurred by a lifetime of unspoken struggles and unexpressed fears. No one had told him it was okay to feel broken, to struggle, to seek help. The weight of this silent suffering has been his alone to carry. But this moment, this dark final moment, has been years in the making. It began the first time he was told that his emotions were weaknesses, that his value was tied only to his accomplishments. It grew with every misconnection, every time he tried to speak but found no words, every failed attempt to make something of himself in a world that seemed determined to remind him of his inadequacies. Society had told him he could be anything, do anything, yet had failed to teach him how to endure, how to navigate life's storms, how to rise after falling. From the shadows of neglect, a young man's spirit yearns to rise, yet he is left wandering a barren landscape with no hand to guide him, no voice to reassure him. He is told his strength is a threat, his ambition a flaw, his desire for purpose a mere fantasy. In a world where there is no higher calling, he grows numb, turning to empty diversions in place of the life he longs to build. Lost in this wasteland, the pain grows, not because he is weak, but because his very soul knows he was meant for more. So he weeps, alone in a world where science has killed the God who could wipe away his tears. And as the years pass, his cries only grow louder, a silent anthem of a generation left without meaning, a generation sensing the decay around them. No one has told them that this despair need not be the end. No one has reminded them that courage still exists, that strength has not lost its value, that there is purpose waiting to be claimed. These young men, like flames stifled before they can burn bright, have been fed a world of falsehoods and half-truths, their potential smothered by a culture that whispers to them, "Nothing matters." Yet there is hope. Hope that can be rekindled if only they are given a path, a vision worth striving for. For the sake of this generation, we must rebuild the foundations that have been broken, restoring men to what has been lost. When we turn our backs on men, we turn our backs on fathers, sons, and husbands. We turn our backs on family, and ultimately we turn our backs on the future. These young men have never been told to reject the numbness, reject the path of distraction, and take the hard road of purpose. The distractions have prevented them from seeking out mentors who embody wisdom, men who have wrestled with life's trials and come through with the strength and can show you the resilience that can still be yours. This world may have stripped away the rituals of manhood, but they are there, waiting to be reclaimed. Rites of passage waiting to be built by challenging yourself every day through acts of discipline, through mastery over yourself, through enduring hardship not as a punishment, but as a means of growth. To reject the comfort that keeps you stagnant and embrace the difficulty, that's what will make you strong. Limit your time in the artificial world of screens and distractions. Turn instead to the real world. Turn instead towards beauty, where your impact, however small, is felt. Take responsibility for your life. Know that in doing so, you reclaim your freedom. Each choice to embrace discipline over indulgence, purpose over distraction, courage over fear, is a step towards reclaiming the man you were meant to be. And to the world around these men I say this: honor their strength, encourage their growth, speak truth to them. We must restore communities where men are not shamed for their masculinity, but uplifted for the good they can bring. Let fathers and mentors once again step forward to shape the next generation, guiding them not with condemnation, but with respect and accountability. Let us create spaces where men can gather, where they can lean on one another, where they can grow in character and in purpose. This world can be made whole again, but only if we recognize that men are essential to its foundation. For every young man who reclaims his purpose, who chooses responsibility over escapism, who seeks to serve rather than take, the world itself grows stronger. It is not a quick path, but a worthy one. In rebuilding the strength of men, we can rebuild the strength of families, of communities, of entire generations yet to come. So to the men of this generation, know this: you are not alone and you are not without purpose. Stand up and take the first step. The world may have left you wandering, but you have the power to carve your own path. Find it, walk it, and know that in every step you reclaim what this world has taken from you. You were born to be more than this broken world tells you. You were born to be whole.